Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending from where you're tuning in. My name is Carlo, and I'm a manager at the professional services team at GoodData. Today, I want to welcome you to our webinar, The Pitfalls of Out-of-the-Box Analytics. For those who are unfamiliar with GoodData, our company delivers embedded analytics at scale. So far, we've helped more than 140,000 companies achieve their analytics goals and grow their businesses. Before we begin, let's quickly go over some webinar logistics. All attendees are muted upon entry. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the Zoom Q&A box and my colleagues will answer them for you right away. After the webinar, a follow-up email with the webinar recording will be sent to all participants, allowing you to return to the topics discussed or share the recording with colleagues. I will begin today with a quick introduction. Then we'll dive into some common challenges our customers face. After this, I'll present some real use cases that demonstrate how solutions can be tailored to meet your specific needs. Finally, I'll wrap up the session by highlighting some key takeaways. Before we jump into some common challenges customers face, allow me to introduce myself once again. I'm Carlo De Leeuw, a manager in the professional services team at GoodData. Our team focuses on providing custom solutions for customers in various industries. Usually, these customers have specific requirements beyond what's available out of the box. Our department is in continuous contact with development and support teams to quickly resolve potential issues. We also collaborate during the development of platform features to provide a hands-on customer experience and have feedback. Let's move to our common challenges. Over the years, GoodData has realized that despite the many options available, off-the-shelf data analytics solutions usually fall short of meeting the unique requirements of customers. This is where our professional services team comes in to address the realities of a successful implementation. A typical implementation journey involves several steps, including designing data models and crafting interactive dashboards with useful insights. We provide guidance and support to navigate through each of the steps during this phase. Typical challenges include data complexity. Project plans often assume clean and accessible data, but in reality, data can be messy and it doesn't match the expectations set by data managers. There is also the testing dilemmas, where a lack of suitable data makes comprehensive testing very difficult. This leads to either testing in live environments or using production data in development and testing, which can impact security and flexibility. One option is to mass production data, but this can have its own consequences. There are additional challenges surrounding the uniqueness of different tools. Industry standards and best practices serve as good guidelines, especially as most tools tend to align with them. However, it is crucial to remember that each tool presents unique difficulties, which might not be visible straight away. Discovering these nuances late in the process can lead to substantial setbacks, including redoing previously completed tasks. Needless to say, this can be incredibly frustrating and time-consuming. So when engaging with a new tool, gather as much practical information as possible. Leverage the documentation. Engage with the developer community. Explore the provided learning materials. Often they are shared by our vendors or by vendors basically for free. Attend webinars like this one and, if available, tap into professional services teams. Issues also arise over understanding user needs. There is often a disconnect between what customers believe their users require and their actual needs. Determining the end users of this tool and understanding their specific requirements is crucial. We've encountered phrases like, let's load all our data and see what we can extract, or our clients just want a big white table exported to Excel. From our experience, if the goals are not clear or if they are missing the needs from the end users, the solution will not be successful. Sure, some reports or dashboards will still be delivered, but they'll probably be underutilized or unappreciated. So know who your users are, think about what they need, and set a plan. The first step on the road to success is being clear on what you are doing and who you are doing it for. When companies decide to put analytics to work, whether that's through in-house development or vendor tools, they usually underestimate the journey from concept to production. It is important to understand the scope of the implementation. This is particularly true in multi-tenant or embedded setups where analytics are customized per customer. While data and charts are part of the puzzle, there's far more than this to consider. We've noticed that important topics are frequently forgotten or underestimated. Questions like, how do we manage user access and permissions at scale? How can we automate processes to keep things manageable? How does the product align with existing roles and permissions? How do we introduce new fields or data without breaking anything? How can we offer tailored analytics for individual clients while maintaining scalability? Are all questions that are often forgotten. Finally, should also mention data modeling. It is crucial to ensure that the data is not just structured based on its current storage format, but rather with a deep understanding of how it will be used in the context of analytics to promote optimal insights and outcomes. As products come in different flavors and have various approaches on how data is processed, a remaining factor that cannot be forgotten is data preparation. A common approach is let's toss all our data in and see how it goes, but this rarely works well. Each tool handles data differently, enabling various operations and catering to different user requirements. So it is always about balancing all of these aspects. And of course, to be able to balance them, you need to first understand them. Our advice is to embrace iteration. With GoodData semantic model, we recommend starting from both your data structures and user reporting needs. Think about what users want to see, how they want it aggregated, filtered, and in what detail. Start small, perhaps with a few tables or data sets. Understand the basics of modeling and tool capabilities and gradually expand as you gain familiarity. Let's move to meeting unique requirements. No analytics product contains every feature for every type of customers. There will be always something missing which you or your users might really need. If a tool can be customized, the missing elements can be added by a team such as ours, as we have the functionality expertise. In the next section, we will focus on how our team helps to overcome these missing features. For the other challenges mentioned, we have or are preparing additional resources. But for now, I would like to look at several cool custom features that our team has recently built on top of GoodData. These are used by real customers and are not present in GoodData's out-of-the-box product. In this first example, you can see two instances of entirely customized frontends. Both have a very different visual identity. Our team can create these frontends and also align them with your specific style, branding elements, and any additional requirement related to functionalities and visual presentations. Of course, this is true if the solution is built upon our platform or as a completely custom solution. Through this type of development, a multitude of product aspects can be refined and improved, including filters, export functionalities, help sections, user onboarding guidance, notification, and more. In the next case study, our customer aimed to empower users to enrich the analytics provided by GoodData with personalized data inputs. As a solution, we developed a full custom application that allows power users to upload, edit, refresh, or remove their own datasets. This application connects to the logical data model and enables real-time ad hoc analysis. And of course, we fully integrated this solution into our customer's portal. The next use case involves a customer with similar requirements to the previous example. Here, we wanted to allow customers to include their unique location data. In scenarios where a zip9 code was added in their badge, we needed to develop a lookup service to retrieve these absent codes. This resulted in the development of an integration with a Here Maps provider using API calls. These API calls are triggered once the customer uploads their CSV data. Afterwards, the data is sent to the provided address details to Here Maps and subsequently acquires the missing zip9 codes. These codes are then integrated into the analytics. In this use case, our customers had clients that rely heavily on PDF files. Because of the nature of their business, it requires multiple reports for top management to facilitate quick decision making. Their clients tend to have big tables with many columns, therefore they require the ability to choose between landscape and portrait orientation in PDF. Equally important was the ability to customize every workspace with the end customer's logos and branding palette, which could be then translated into PDF export via theming. The last example is more generic, as customers wish to show metrics and data using their own images and their own visualizations. Here you can see two examples of this. One is a customized map of the USA, and the other is an image of the human body. On the human body, the image was used for analyzing body injuries on a building site. As you can see in the image, metrics and attributes can also be displayed within a tooltip by hovering over it with the mouse cursor. I hope that these stories and case studies show our commitment to crafting solutions that align with specific business needs and have you made aware that it is possible to create customized solutions to solve almost any issue. Okay, let's look at some key takeaways from today's session. Due to our team's experience, we are able to establish and implement best practices which allow us to ensure efficiency, scalability, sustainability, and just overall avoid certain mistakes. We are aware that sometimes the company needs can't be fully met by a ready-made solution. While out-of-the-box options can be convenient, they may not cover all a company's unique requirements. In such cases, opting for a custom solution could be a wise choice. Hopefully the information I have shared today will help you understand better the importance of certain aspects when considering a custom solution. And it also provided some inspiration for what you can do with your own analytics. So therefore, is now the answer provided on the question why to consider a custom solution. Before you go, I'd like to share a little more information about our team. We have about 35 staff in both Prague and Brno, including project managers, product managers, solution architects, front-end engineers, and of course our back-end engineers. While the core team is based in Czechia, we are working with many clients remotely. For any further information or just to learn more, please don't hesitate to contact us. Stay tuned for more upcoming webinars and events that dive into the exciting world of data analytics. That's all from us today. Thank you for joining. Your engagement is truly appreciated.